Imagine a conflict zone where centuries of human history stand vulnerable, yet military operations demand strategic decisions. How do we ensure the protection of our shared heritage when the stakes of combat are so incredibly high? The balance between military necessity and cultural property protection is a critical, often challenging, but firmly established principle in international humanitarian law. It essentially means that while military operations can be vital for achieving legitimate military objectives, they cannot be used as a blanket excuse to disregard or destroy cultural property. This balance is primarily governed by the 1950 Hague Convention for the Protection of Cultural Property in the Event of Armed Conflict. The convention recognizes that cultural property, whether it is a historic monument, an archaeological site, or a work of art, holds profound importance for all humanity. Military necessity, under this framework, is not an open door to destruction. It is defined very narrowly, requiring that damage or destruction to cultural property must be absolutely imperative, unavoidable, and directly linked to achieving a concrete military advantage. It must be a measure of last resort, with every effort made to minimize harm. Applying this delicate balance in practice involves rigorous assessment and preventative measures. Military forces are obligated to identify cultural property before or during hostilities and to take all feasible precautions to avoid targeting it. This includes marking such sites with the distinctive blue shield emblem and incorporating their locations into operational planning. Commanders must make decisions based on the immediate military situation, ensuring any action against or near cultural property is strictly necessary and proportionate to the military gain sought, with no alternative feasible options available. A fascinating aspect of this protection is the concept of cultural property under enhanced protection, granted to sites of the greatest importance. These sites are placed under strict immunity from attack, which can only be suspended in very exceptional, unavoidable cases of imperative military necessity. Even then, the decision must be made at the highest operational command level. Violations of these rules, particularly intentional destruction, can constitute war crimes, holding individuals accountable. Ultimately, this legal framework reflects a powerful commitment by nations to safeguard our collective human identity. Protecting cultural property is not just about preserving old buildings or artifacts. It is about respecting the past, understanding our present, and building foundations for future peace and reconciliation, even in the midst of conflict. It underscores that humanity's shared heritage is a value that transcends the immediate demands of war.